Hello guys, welcome back to Cooking with Kimi. Keep on watching to see how I make the perfect meatballs. So first we're going to go in with our taste mild Italian sausage. This is a pound. I'm going to take each one and just open them up with a knife and then empty it into our bowl. Okay, so next I have 93% lean, 7% fat ground beef, and again this is 1 pound. I'm going to add this to the bowl as well. So now it's time to mix our meat together.
Boy, if you don't...
You make sense, huh?
Why are you doing that?
That's not what you have to do. Now that our meat is well combined, I'm going to take 2 large eggs and just add it. Okay. And then combine that as well. Now we're ready for our ½ cup of milk. It's a little messy right now, but don't worry, it'll all come together at the end. Now that it's nicely combined, it's time to add a cup of breadcrumbs. This is something that's really good to make for Thanksgiving. I've made it before for parties. It can be served alone or you can serve it with spaghetti like I am today. Now that everything's combined, it's time to add your seasoning. Now mix. And now I'm going to be adding a little bit of a Mexican blend cheese to our mixture. And now that our cheese is nicely combined, it's time to roll these into little balls and put them on our greased plate. Okay, now that all our balls are formed and on the plate, it's time to add them to the pan. I have a greased pan right here. Now I'm just going to add the tomato sauce. Just a little bit. And I'm basically going to be layering this. So there's sauce getting on each and every ball. Then time for another layer. You might need more than 1 can of sauce. Okay, so now I have the meatballs and the sauce on medium heat, and I'm gonna let this cook for about an hour so the meat can get really tender and delicious. I'll be back. Wait. But in the last like 15 minutes, I'm gonna start cooking my pasta. That is if you're making noodles with it. But I'll be back. Okay, so this is literally one of the only ways I'll eat meatballs, like homemade. I don't know why, I just always hated the meatballs in the bags and frozen. It just always tasted like artificial and just terrible. So you better eat this because it's delicious. And another tip I have, which when the first time I ever made it, this is what I did. Instead of using shredded cheese, I took mozzarella cubes and like just mozzarella, and I cut it into cubes and I put it in the middle of the meatballs, and it was really good. Just when you do that, a tip for the tip is to not cook it for too long, or else the cheese will just come out. And that's what I did. But then when I did it a different time, I didn't cook it for long and the cheese was in there and it was delicious. So tips with Kim. My spaghetti and my meatballs are finally off of the stove, and I've plated this for you guys. Look how beautiful. I wish you could smell it. It smells good, and I'm sure it tastes good as well. And I hope you guys try this and let me know how it goes for you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Love you.